You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Wing Gaming, and some of you know me on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you into the Let's Play episode of Glory Hounds. So y'all, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm Chan, you are up, and let's go! Alright. The whale shudders slightly, but with his massive size, it can practically feel the floor vibrate. Are you daft, lad? The Saltwater Syndicate had to be no name to use lightly. Then I told you about the card that got here in the mail, then. So he does know. You sound like you know them. Know them? Aye, lad, I know them, I do. They're nasty sort, and you'd be wise not to cross them. Folks like those don't mess around. You could get hurt or worse. I thought you said no thief worth his salt would rob a place like this. They're no ordinary thieves, laddie. Take it from me. You want to be out of here as fast as your cute wee little legs can carry ye. Cute, huh? He chuckles. Has a wee button. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to myself a little mess to clean up with me some ordnance. I trust you'll find the exit on your own. Yes, sir. Yeah, I will. He takes a knee, and I can finally look into his eyes. His big, blue, beautiful eyes. Grand, me boy, grand. He puts a big hand on my shoulder. If you're still out and about town at, say, 11 tonight, mayhaps we could get us a little something to drink at the local pub. You mean, like, a date? God, usually I'm the one asking people out. This guy's got me beat. I reach behind me to stop my wagging tail. A date, and a party to celebrate a job well done. Sure, I'd love to take you. On a date, I mean. I know a good place. Hey, a grand idea, that. He grabs a piece of paper out of his pocket, hands it to me. A phone number is written down on it. Does he just carry these around all day, waiting for people to take them? I'm not complaining. See ya, laddie. Don't let the sharks bite you in the bum. He turns around the corner, giving me a good view of his backside. This gig is shaping up to be better than I thought it would. Though it is going to be a little difficult to focus now. I should probably head back and meet up with Lou. I find them sitting on a bench in the main hall. There you are. What took you so long? Sorry, she, was just telling me where the gift shop was. You mean the really obvious one near the exit they all but corral you through? The one that's not even open right now? Honestly, maybe I should just start telling the truth at this point. I'd make myself look like less of a fool. Blah. Tongue twister. Right, that one. Ah, darn. I was really hoping to buy some merch. Fiddlesticks and all that. Are you alright? Never been better. Really? Because you're really sweaty and you keep looking over your shoulder. Oh, if only you knew. So, how were the statues? Oh, you missed a bunch. There's stuff here dating back to, like, the Middle Ages. Very fancy. And there's all these golden chandeliers and necklaces. I'm pretty sure if you melted them all down, you can make a bigger statue than at the one at City Hall. You must be in your element, then. I'm in Nirvana. Might as well ask, right? I'm glad you're having fun. You haven't seen or heard anything weird yet. I'm looking at you right now. They grin. No, I mean, weird. Who's asking? Fennis said there were some, rowdy tourists walking around. This is Shippersburg, Alex. There's rowdy tourists everywhere. Especially rowdy. Oh. Well then, there was that one thing I noticed. No tourists, but I've seen a couple janitors going around. They shake their head. Nah, it's probably nothing. Janitors? Just something I spotted when I was walking around. There's quite a few of them. So they noticed too. At first I was like, okay, at least they're cleaning the place, but then I went to the bathroom for a bit, and when I got back they were cleaning the same spot for the third time. Also... They point at the Money Talks gown at the center of the large room we're in. There's a horned chameleon standing next to it dressed in black. Even the color of his scales matches. There's a nasty-looking scowl on his face. It took you this long to get to my grand entrance? Hey, don't butt in on my story. Can we please just fight him? I am inclined to agree. Not you too. I would rather not miss an episode of Anclados de Amor tonight. Neither would I. Get to the point already. As I was saying... One second, y'all. Water time. Like I said before, there's a nasty-looking scowl on his face. Is he staff? That guy's been standing there for a solid 10 minutes. Oh, excuse me. I know it's a centerpiece of the collection, but jeez. Also, have you looked at the gown? I swear it looks different in the photos. Their whispering seems to catch the horned chameleon's attention, who somehow manages to wriggle his hands into his pockets and scampers off into a hallway. Where I spot another janitor waiting. 2 exchange words before the janitor looks in our direction. My blood goes cold as I recognize the jacket he's wearing. I can smell a hint of spicy sauce from all the way over here, too. It's that Barracuda, Ishmael. So that card wasn't a fake. They're already in here. He pulls a radio out of his jacket and talks into it, maintaining eye contact with me. He's just far away enough that I can't hear what he's saying. Then he starts walking my way. Shit. Shit. That means the big dude I saw earlier must be... Is everything okay, Alex? We need to find somewhere to hide, and quick. What? Just listen to what I say, okay? You're serious, aren't you? Deadly. Come on. I break out into a sprint as the other janitors come out from the other hallways. It's like a cleaning convention in here. I take Lou by the wrist and lead them down a corridor. I gotta find a place where they'll be safe, where no one would ever look. Right, the Politicians to the Ages exhibit. I finally come to a stop to a bust of a guy with the sourest expression I've ever seen. This place is about to get robbed. One of the janitors was the dude from the store the other day. You mean the guy who tried to rob Mrs. De Bruin? Yeah, it's the Saltwater Syndicate. So we're stuck in here with a gang of thieves. I'll call for help. I'll take care of it. You stay here. Don't be stupid, Alex. You can't take on robbers on your own. I might not be able to, but I know someone who is. If you see Finna, tell her I'm on it. I give them a pat on the back and head deeper into the gallery. You know, splitting up usually gets people killed in horror movies, right? Idiot. I didn't think the Syndicate would be making their move this soon. I ran out of the exhibit. Lou will be safe, I hope, but the Syndicate is still on my tail. I need to shake them off and find a place where I can call Raoul and Milo. They'll know what to do for sure. Hey, Spotty, stop right there, you land-lubbing dog. I still got a score to settle with ye. I enter the nearest bathroom and barricade the door with a trash can. Footsteps sound just outside the door. Looks like they didn't see me go in here. That should buy me some extra time. Surprisingly clean for a public space. I guess the janitors must have been here too. As awkward as it is, I quickly check the stalls to make sure no one else is around. I slip into the last one and close the door as quietly as I can. I've been wearing the earpiece Milo gave me this entire time. What did he say again? Just flip the switch to establish the connection, then push to talk? I sit down to steady my nerves. This toilet seat is freezing cold. Hello? What do they usually say in the movies? Do you copy? Over? The line crackles, followed by a familiar voice. Duskhound, what is current status? Melo's voice comes in loud and clear, emphasis on the loud. I almost fall right off the toilet seat. Duskhound, requesting immediate backup. Fish are in the net. I sigh. Screw this. They're here. They're pretending to be staff. Milo was quiet for a moment. Then I hear an eerie chuckle. Ingenious approach. Most likely infiltrated before gallery even opened. We can give them a big pat on the back once I'm out of the gallery currently crawling with thieves. You actually called just in time, Spot. I've got something with your name on it. Well, it doesn't actually have your name on it yet. Over. You want your name on it? Over. I'm stuck here! They'll see me if I try to leave! Oh, that. Hold on. Give me one moment. Over. Master Brevard, please don't... The line crackles and I hear something click in place behind me. When I take a look, a section of the tile seems to be shaking. I'm moving too. The toilet is moving. What did you do? Hold on tight. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. As if on cue, the wall suddenly lowers into the ground. I have little time to comprehend it before the toilet flips onto its back, tossing me into a black void. There's a surface below me, some sort of slide, but it's an almost vertical drop. I scream as loud as my lungs let me. Is this going to happen every time? I turn and brace myself. I don't want to break my neck when I hit the ground. And hit the ground I do. Hard. Ah! Even the softness of the mat is like a punch to the gut. I struggle to get up to my feet, and when I do, I realize my pants are wet as can be. Of course, toilet water. Once my utter confusion subsides by the tiniest amount, I take a look around. I'm back in the underground computer room below Raoul's mansion. And there's the Rottweiler looming over me as I stagger to my feet. So, I've decided not to put your name on it for now, but I was thinking we could always embroider it later. What do you think? I was at the gallery. How did I end up here? Secret passageway. Pretty nifty, huh? Secret passageway? Into a bathroom? Nifty is not the word I'd use. God, I'm soaked! I shake my leg, but all that does is get it on my new shoes. Yuck. Why'd you bring me back here? We can't just leave them. They'll rob the place blind. I'm worried about Lou, too. Are they safe? God, if the Syndicate doesn't kick my ass, Lou certainly will. Master Brevard pressed a button before I could stop him. We have to get back right now. Of course, but you don't think you can stop a robbery just like that, do you? Lights! He claps his hands and the lights dim. Drum roll! Oh! Hey, that looks good! He claps his hands again, and when the lights come back on, a mannequin is risen from the floor below. Voila, c'est ça! Now, I ran into a few problems deciphering your blueprints. You have a very unique sense of style. But in the end, I think I succeeded in marrying functionality and comfort to make it a product worthy of carrying the Brevard name. It's light, mostly bulletproof, easy to clean, and most importantly, the suit can be worn underneath almost any item of clothing. I tilt my head. It's very flashy. I've outfitted it with heating and cooling elements too, so it should be able to withstand the elements. Let's see, what else? Tracking dots, the magnets in your boots. Magnets? Mm-hmm. If you click your heels a couple times, you can stick to the walls. You did all that in what, 2 hours? Maybe I really was underselling him. That's not all. Earl snaps his fingers and a second platform rises from the ground. Is that a gun? Yes and no. This is a state-of-the-art grappling gun, made for scaling buildings and covering large amounts of distance in a jiffy. You mean like He holds a paw up to my mouth. Stop right there. We don't want any copyright issues. Right. I lower his hand. I haven't taken it for a test drive yet, but it should work just fine for someone like you. Someone like me? What's that supposed to mean? Simple tool for simple man. Rude. Simple is not always negative quality. Don't worry, I ran careful calculations so it won't rip your arm out of its socket or anything like that. It's safe to use, right? Raoul? According to my calculations, yes. I thought you were a 4 times Innovator of the Year winner. I can't exactly go around testing grappling hooks. Oh, but I can? There's little time to be worrying, yes? Idle banter won't save gallery. You're absolutely right. I don't know if he's saying that because he agrees or because he wants me to shut up. Ready to suit up, Duskhound? Time's a-wastin'. I ignore Raoul's flexing, running my paw over the jumpsuit on the mannequin. I get a feel for the imitation leather of the cropped jacket, the mask staring at me throughout me with unblinking white eyes. It's kinda badass. Way better than the cosplay stuff Max is always looking at online. He'd be so jealous if I showed him this. Ready as I'll ever be. There's one final thing from me. The crow produces a little jewelry box from his breast pocket and hands it over to me. I want you to have this. I made it with my own hands based on design by Master Brevard. You're not gonna propose, are you? It is only little welcome present. Upon opening it, I find what appears to be a star-shaped pin inside. Is this some sort of gadget too? Milo shakes his head. It is tongue-piercing attachment for use in costume. Aw, and you made it for me? Only to keep identity somewhat secret. You really do care, huh, Mimi? The crow makes a sound halfway between a growl and a surprised squawk. Do not push it. I try to act professional, but they sound like an old married couple bickering sometimes. It's kind of endearing. It's cute. Thanks, Milo. He nods, feathers bristling. He looks adorable like this. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Let's get this road on the show. That is really gay. Oh my god, this is so gay. Oh my god, this is so super gay. Yep. Ah. I love it. Okay, that was great. I'm overcome with a surreal sensation when I see myself on the reflective metal walls. I'm not looking at Alex DeRouge anymore, but someone else entirely. I turn, looking at myself every which way. I stretch my legs, tighten the belt around my waist. God, my ass looking kinda great in this getup. How is it, Spot? I'm, beginning to see the appeal. My phone vibrates. The material of the jumpsuit is so thin it tickles my legs. Who was calling? I put my finger to my muzzle and pick it up. Took you long enough! It's a relief to hear them shouting at me again. Lou, are you alright? What's the situation out there? There's guys with weapons running around the halls. Where'd you go? I tried to find you, but it's like you went off the map. I thought I told you to stay put at the exhibit. There is another person at gallery. I heard someone scream. They might have gotten the curator lady. I have to do something, Al. You could end up hurt. So I'll pick myself back up. What if they kill her? No, listen, I'm the one who got you into this mess, and I'm gonna get you out. Just hold on. They're coming. Got to run. I rub my temples, as if this situation needed to get any worse. Spot, what's going on? Only now I notice I'm hyperventilating. Don't freak out, okay? I took someone with me to the gallery. You did what? You absolute imbecile! I didn't want it to end up like this. I thought it would just be... What? Fun day out in park? He narrows his eyes. I feel my cheeks get even hotter, and a pit starts to form in my stomach. I really messed up, didn't I? I figured it'd help me stand out less, and I was scared of going alone. You should have told us. You put innocent person in danger. I know. Alright guys and gals, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Leave a super thanks or tip if you can, it always helps. Until the next video, I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.